Hello, hello. Baca, baca. Hello, what's up? What's good? It's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy, Habo, and we are here broadcasting on this lovely Tuesday evening. It's November 25th. We are just days away from one of the biggest holidays here in America, Thanksgiving. And for some folks, it means so many different. For many folks, it means so many different things. So if you are celebrating, happy Thanksgiving to you. And if you're not, I hope you have a lovely Thursday altogether, regardless when the time comes. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Excited to see y'all in the chat and lurking in, coming in. I see y'all filtering in. Kunam, thank you for joining the membership. I appreciate that. Now, thanks to you, we can see our members on the tab on the main YouTube channel page. So applause to you. Applause to everybody that's a member. Thank you. I appreciate all of y'all support, especially during this year, this time. So a few things I want to go over before we get into our drawing. I have no idea what I want to draw tonight, to be honest with you. But we will be drawing, but there are a few things I want to go over before we do that. If you haven't heard the news, I'm recently fresh off. See, I got the same hat on. Recently fresh off of an amazing art exhibition opening at Riva Gallery on Roosevelt Island here in New York. It has since concluded, but you can check out the photos and a special recap or review on my website. So that's habtoons.com, which all links are pinned in the chat whenever you want to look at anything. We have something coming up though. Our final event for November, we are having a very cool, very special, very chill, very competitive, possibly, game night playing Among Us. This is a game that came out, I think, right at the start of the COVID pandemic. I think. When did Among Us come out? I don't know. But anyway, it was a very popular game, especially amongst the gaming streamer community for a while. And people still play it. It's still around. I haven't seen too much about it these days, but I know that it's still a pretty active community. So we're going to jump into Among Us on Sunday, this Sunday at 7 p.m. And if you don't have the game, I do believe that it's $5 to get it. And it's on every platform. So if you're on your phone, if you're on your consoles, if you're on your PC, doesn't matter. You can get Among Us and play along with the community this Sunday at 7 p.m. in the Discord. So make sure you come through for that. And this is the only live stream for this week. This is the only live stream for this week, as it is a holiday weekend. So we're going to soak it up. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to soak it up. It's going to be a little talking, a little drawing, a little bit more talking. It depends on the mood, depending on what we draw. We'll see what happens. And also, make sure you check out the most recent episode of The Art Block, episode 29, discussing the Studio Museum grand reopening, some things going around in the art world, some very just unfortunate things, some drama going on in the art world, specifically in the digital media space. We have some drama concerning art being stolen, whole animations being stolen. So if you want to learn more about that and just have a good thing to look at and watch while you're doing whatever, check out the Art Block episode 29 right here on the channel. But yeah, we're gonna get started in just a second. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Like I had an idea in my head, but I don't know if I can do it. We're going to try it though. We're going to try it. Anything else that I want to mention before we even transition over to that screen, outside of the fact that we do have prints, art prints on the shop, habtoons.shop. Go buy some prints, go buy some stickers. We also have some stuff in the works, so be on the lookout for that. There'll be a newsletter that goes out for that soon, for sure. But yeah, support the channel, support Habtoons, because we got to keep these lights on. You know, we gotta, everything's here. Jasmine, the church announcements is funny. That's funny. Yeah, and the offering plate coming around soon too. We're doing communion in about half an hour. We're gonna break bread. Jasmine, how you doing? Good evening. Also, I think something happened to your account. It's a whole different name. It's like your full name and some numbers at the end. I don't know if you noticed that. That might be one of those Google things. You might want to check that out just in case. We also have a live goal. Our live goal is up right now. Would love to make that before the stream is over. So send a super chat. That helps out and supports the channel and goes a long way. Appreciate those who have done so before. But yeah, we're gonna get over to this blank canvas, man. Baja. I'm gonna get over to this blank canvas, man. I don't know what we're gonna draw, what we're gonna do specifically. You tried changing it the other day. Yeah, I know that at least for YouTube channels, they recently did a thing where they wanted people to lock in a specific name for the channel, and if they didn't, they would have like a long something like that, what you have. So it might be that. If you have a YouTube channel, that's probably why it did that. But yeah, that's something to look into a little later. Or whenever you feel urgency to do so. But it's not like you hide your name with government anyway. That's like that's your brand. So it's not too bad. Too bad. Too bad, man. Bad man. Bad man forward. Bad man pull it up. All right, we're gonna get some music going in a second. And just so you know, sometimes if you watch replays, if y'all watch the replays, just a heads up that there may be moments where things are muted or cut out, and that's because the video or the stream was flagged with licensed music. So in order for me to still monetize my stream, I have to remove that. So if you want to enjoy the music, it's best to be here live. Live. You don't have a channel? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah. Because I know it's happened to a few people on in the community before. So if like Coco or PJ show up, then I can ask them, or you can ask them right then and there. All right. Oh. Also notice you don't have a profile picture too, because I was looking at the because now we have the members highlighted on the channel, and I saw all like the little profile pictures, and I saw this one that was blank. I was like, who is that? And I was like, oh wait, that's Jasmine. I was like, who is that? That should be a little lower. The tail. Should probably make the phone smaller too. I didn't finish this either. I have a lot of unfinished illustrations. That's bad. I never used to be like that. I don't know what's been going on these days. Let me pick up the slack, man. No, I think this one. Yeah. There we go. Bemi got a phone? Bemi got a phone? Who gave her that phone? I ain't give her that phone. Who gave her that phone? You should have profile pictures on everything, especially given what you're doing now. I think it'd be really important to have consistency across the board. If people do start to look for you or Google you, you never know who's looking at what. You have a bunch of unfinished projects too. Your brain moves too fast. For your body to catch up. That's interesting. Yeah, I think mine was just I was doing too much at one time. Because before, I used to just be able to finish stuff like as I was doing it. But I have like, so I'm looking in this folder now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in this one folder alone, which is this like Hobgoblin, BB and Bemi stuff. And then I have a bunch of other like regular illustrations here. There's like a few here. There's like 2 or 3 in here. No, 4 or 5. Then I have some other stuff like comic project stuff. So I think the next couple of weeks, I'm definitely going to spend some time and lock in and finish everything before the year is over. Just like outstanding projects. Because I don't want to go into 2026 with a bunch of stuff just sitting there. For sure. I just want to know who gave her this phone. And what is she looking at on it? That's what I want to know. I don't know why I just did that. Oh wait, I need to... Need to save this. I forgot to create this as a file. It'll just be a live drawing one, and then anything is refined later if I want to turn it into a proper illustration. I'm almost done. I'm actually almost done with the live drawing characters that we've been doing this year, which has been great. I have 2 more to do. And then once that's done, then I can focus on some of the other unfinished stuff. What's today? The 25th. Rooffire. Hey, look, yeah, it did the same thing with Rooffire. See, she got the same thing too. So I wonder what's going on with YouTube. Everybody's got a number on at the end of their name. But what's up, Rooffire? Don't let her become an iPad kid. Far from it. She probably is on TikTok. Everybody's on TikTok. You got a bunch of unfinished. Oh wait, I read that already. Yeah, MS even has one. What is going on? This is weird. Have y'all been hacked? MS was good. See, MS says MSIB9CC. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Y'all better check y'all Google accounts to see why it's like that. That's so strange. Because I do know a couple of months ago, YouTube sent out an email to all the YouTube creators and was like, oh, we're updating how usernames work. No, you didn't get hacked. I was joking. You didn't get hacked. I was joking. But I know YouTube sent an email to creators a few months back, and they were like, oh, we're going to make a change to how usernames work. So make your username now, lock it in. Otherwise, it'll be like Habo dash number or something like that. So I know for us, it was like that. I didn't know it would be like that across the board for all users eventually. But this just happened this week for y'all, so I don't know. I am unsure. All right. All right. Also, I think we're going to run back. We're going to run it back for Kirikou and the Sorceress, because I know a lot of y'all wanted to see that and a lot of y'all missed it. So we're going to run that back probably early December. So make sure when I put out the date, y'all can make it. Or let me know what will work for y'all. We can do it on a weekend. We can do it on a weekend maybe. Because I think everybody needs to see it. I think y'all need to see it. It's a really great film. Oh, and Rooffire, I learned that the other films are basically like, one is a remake. I think one is a remake, and then the other one is like an anthology that's supposed to, they're both kind of like reboot remakes or something like that, because one is done with like 3D animation, because I looked it up. Oh, your name always had numbers in it? It never showed in the chat, but in the comment sections it did. Oh, interesting. Hey, did they fix the elevator at your job, MS? Every time I see MS, I think Microsoft. All right, her upper lip is not that big. Get off that phone, little girl. It looks like a Palm Pilot. They gave you the key for the elevator? Oh, you big dog now. Watch out. Watch out. They just got the keys to the elevator. Going down. I wonder if they make these gloves but in like colors. I want to have maybe a blue one or something. I gotta look that up. Why does that look? Why does that look off? The keys to unlock the floor. It's like Pokemon. Y'all remember in Generation 1, Red, Blue, and Yellow, and you had to get the key in the rocket base to go to specific floors? Yo, that was cool. Yo, that was probably one of my favorite moments in a video game. Like exploring, raiding the Team Rocket base, and then having to go like up and down different floors, backtrack, use warp panels, get keys, and then get to the main boss at the very level, like the bottom level. That shit was hard. I don't think I've ever experienced anything that cool in a Pokemon game since. Maybe I would say like maybe the entirety of Pokemon Coliseum was really cool. I feel like a lot of the spin-off games do some amazing things. I finished Pokemon ZA actually like 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago. And overall, I'd say it was a nice experience. I like the catching mechanics in it. I like the way the live action battles were working, but the map felt a little stale, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I want the DLC, if I'd ever get that. It looks like the other one, the predecessor, Pokemon Legends Arceus, looks like it had a way better overall like gameplay mechanic, because you're in like this open world and you get to explore and ride on different Pokemon and stuff. But yeah, ZA was cool. What was I looking for? I got distracted because I was talking about that game. Oh, you know why it looks like that? Okay. No, we're good. We're good. I'm looking at an older illustration of Penny. I was like, why does that look like? We'll be good. What do the back of iPhones look like? Bemi would definitely have an iPhone. What's the new one? What's the latest one that's out? iPhone, is it 17? iPhone 17 Pro Max. That's real? That's out? I thought it was 16. Oh, interesting. The back it's got a bevel on it? What is that? Why does it look like that? That is very strange. But okay. I don't know what I'm gonna draw after this one though. Maybe some food. Get some food practice in. Ha ha ha. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I might use this for like random graphics or something. Like I have the one, there's one where I have BB using the phone. He's got a phone too. I don't know where he got that from. And you'll see when I go on the intermission screen in like 20 minutes. I want to draw a cornucopia and a Thanksgiving turkey. Wait, y'all remember? Did y'all ever do the hand turkey in school? I feel like every kid in America has done that. I draw. You know what I want to do? I want to do a series of characters like eating, because you don't really see that, right? It's usually characters doing like regular ass poses or fashion poses. I think it'd be good practice to draw some characters eating. Like I've done it before, but like I want to do like more varieties of food. You know, like burgers, jollof, empanadas. Watch me become one of the greatest niggas in the world to make art, to make food art for comic characters, cartoons and comic book characters. Watch. I'll be the first nigga, the first black person. I'm gonna practice that shit. Watch. They're gonna be like, oh my God. Those comics are so, when they have eating scenes, they're so good. Look amazing. Amazing. How old are the hobgoblins supposed to be? I don't know. I have no idea. You can ask them though. I don't know if you'll get an answer from them either. Where I'm going to be a Black Studio Ghibli. Ghibli? I used to say Gilby. I don't like Ghibli. Sounds weird to me. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, nah, they got a bunch of those. How do y'all feel about when they change? They have to have it has to be vegan though. BB is vegan. What I was about to say, how do y'all feel when they change the covers to like books or DVDs or even video games, like when they print new editions or whatever? Me personally, I'm not really fond of it in most cases. Like I was looking up, because I've been compiling like this wish list of DVDs, like Blu-rays I want to get, and there's a bunch of the Studio Ghibli films, and all of them have like one particular like new style of cover, and I'm like, ew, yuck. There was one I saw earlier today for The Fifth Element. And I'm not trying to disrespect the designer or the illustrator who did this version for the Fifth Element cover, but I prefer the original poster as the cover for the Blu-ray DVD. Even I can show you another example right now. Give me 1 second. Here's one example. Here's one example. So we have the Blu-ray. Who put this tape on here? The 25th anniversary Blu-ray for Akira. I like this cover the best. It's very iconic. Everybody knows this illustration. A lot of people have emulated this. I'm going to try my own version of this at some point. Is this in the Akira slide that everybody does, right? And then here's the 4K version that recently came out, Steelbook. I don't like this. It's a great illustration. It's a nice cover, but I prefer, me personally, I just prefer this more. And right now I can't articulate why. I just do. And I feel like this gives it a little bit more intrigue. Like, you see all this destruction, the bike is all bent up, the character is smirking, sitting down on this throne made of different little parts and whatever. So it's like, it gives you a little bit of intrigue as to like, what the fuck is this movie, right? But the simplicity of this is just, I don't know. Makes me feel like I'm going on a journey. We're going somewhere. What's this? How fast does this bike go? Are we gonna be doing stunts? What are we doing? What are we about to do? But this also feels like this also gives you the impression that this is about racing. And that's the I guess the downside. Like, it looks like it might be for a racing movie. Also, speaking of racing, I am trying to find Speed Racer. If anybody can find Speed Racer, the live action that came out, I heard it's amazing. It was like a cult classic. Anybody can find that? Let me know. Now, here's an example. I'm gonna read the comments. Hold on. Somebody said oxtail made from jackfruit or mushroom. I heard jackfruit is like a multi-purpose meat substitute. I've heard about jackfruit. I'm cool with it except if they do the film adaptation cover. Wait, I'm cool with it except when they do the film adaptation cover. Can you repeat that? And I say that as a film who I think it's so tacky when on the cover of a book. It's, oh yeah, I hate that too. I hate when they do a TV show adaptation or a film and then the book got the characters from the show and the movie on it. I'm like, ugh. Like, I get it because you want to make sure there's continuity and people go looking for it. They can be like, oh, here's the 100 because I see that blonde white girl from the CW show on it. But it's like, no. You know, you could have just put a sticker on the back or something that said, just like the TV adaptation or something. I don't know. I just think that's tacky. I agree. Definitely agree. But here's an example of the inverse of this for me. So here's the Blu-ray cover, the default cover for The Wiz. Right? We all know this one. It's cool. It's joyful. You know, you got Diana Ross in the front throwing her hands up because she got to be in the film, even though she was too much older than the character to be playing. But we aren't getting into the details of that. But then here's the Criterion Collection version, and it's this beautiful illustration. Like, it's very eye-catching. It's poppy. It's got great composition. I love it. It's really, really cool. And you can tell, like, there was a great amount of detail that went into this illustration. Whoever did this obviously is highly skilled, but obviously also really loves The Wiz. And there's like other little details up here too that I'm seeing. So we got the backdrop of New York. I mean, it's obviously New York. It was filmed here, and then you have the cab down here. I just really like this. It's a really solid rendition. So this is the one case where I'm like, oh, I like this one, the new version, better than the old version. You know. I'll show one more. This is an example of one I don't necessarily like, even though the new version is not horrible. I just preferred the original. So this is the original Scott Pilgrim DVD. I like it because you have Scott and Ramona on the cover. central characters. They stand out. You can see that he's protecting her. She's on the side of him, right? Then you have this whole, tableau of the villains. What we assume are the villains. Scott Pilgrim versus the world. You assume this is the world that he's fighting, and it's got like this very comic booky, cartoon vibe to it. It's like, oh, it's action packed, right? Then you get the 4K version. This is the updated version that has all the great features and stuff in it. But the cover, and you can see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to go for the comic book panel style, but it doesn't have that same feel of like the action, right? There doesn't seem to be any kind of urgency. They go for the similar pose with Scott and Ramona next to each other. I do like that Ramona is next to him in a fighting stance, right? It gives you the impression that she's going to be brawling alongside of him, which is cool. But it's like you don't really get that same intensity than you did on the original cover. On top of the fact that it's a different photo, I think I'm having a hard time. Like it I don't know, it just looks weird the way they edited it. I don't know if you can see it, but it made it look a little harsher in terms of the shading. It's like very, like his face looks too sharp. I don't know if y'all could see that, but I prefer the original cover than that one. That's all I'm going to show y'all. That's it. I'm not going to keep going through everything. But yeah, what y'all saying in the chat? Yeah, I want to get more Criterion Collection stuff too. This is my first. The Wiz is my first one. I'm looking forward to watching it. I wonder who the artist was for that version of the cover. We could probably look it up. I'm sure it's there. They probably have it credited somewhere. Did they include the evil accordion carrots in the new cover of The Wiz? Yo, don't let me get any flashbacks. I'm tired of those nightmares. I used to wake up now. That's because the artwork has a distinctive retro style, which fits the setting of the 70s. Yeah, no, it definitely is one-to-one perfect. I have no notes on that cover. I think that's probably the coolest DVD cover I've seen in a long time. But yeah, I just don't like it when they do like an updated version and it's just like they take away everything that they strip everything away that made the cover fun. So like if it's a collection of films, they'll probably have like one central theme. So like on the Studio Ghibli ones I've seen, the new ones, it's like one character from the film on a flat background, color background. And that's for every film. So like Ponyo, Totoro, all of them, it's like the one character on the front, the color background, and then that's it. And I get it because they want that consistency, like if you're collecting them, but it's like I prefer you to just have the original vibe from the old covers on there. Give some more detail, but that's part of that's part of this trend that's been going on for like maybe the last 5 to 10 years of simplifying things for the sake of simplifying them. Oversimplification of logos and design. You see it everywhere from buildings to advertising. Look at fast food. Look at every single fast food restaurant. Look at the logos for every brand and company from their inception till now, and every single one of them, including stuff that we have on the phones too, use a very flat image. Everything is just flat, monotone, monocolor, and like oversimplified. Like it was cool for a while for some things, but like bring back the character, bring back the pizzazz, you know? There was a really great video I saw on TikTok that kind of highlighted that too. I gotta find it. I think I bookmarked it. If I can find it again, I'll share it with y'all in the Discord. You think the Scott Pilgrim invokes the movie posters of the 80s? I don't, that would be a disservice to the movie then. That's even worse to me, because this has nothing to do with 80s at all. It's anime, it's Japanese animation inspired. It's based off a comic book. So it's like, for me, the original cover felt more akin to that style, especially for that time period. When did Scott Pilgrim come out? Like 2000 what? And you saw a lot of shows that had that similar thing. Remember Kappa Mikey? It was also like an American Canadian show that was inspired by Japanese animation, and they did very similar aesthetics too. So for me, I just don't understand the change. Now, if it were based off the 80s vibes or aesthetics, or the plot was something very, akin to that, then I would understand. But otherwise, for me, give me the old one. Give me the old one. Are y'all interested in Wicked? Not the play, but the films that recently came out. Has anyone seen them? Because I have a question. Like the poster reminds you of the starter posters or like Indiana Jones. That don't even look like, because if you're thinking about like those covers, this doesn't even look like a Drew Struzan illustration. Like that's far from it for me, because I know exactly what you're talking about. Drew Struzan was one of the most popular and most known illustrators for movies back then. So Star Wars, Indiana Jones, even more recent films, and I say recent, like Harry Potter, a lot of those posters, a lot of those covers were made by him. And he recently passed too, so rest in peace to Drew Struzan. I would love to have seen some of his work in person. I think there was some kind of exhibit somewhere at one point, but it was on the other side of the country. You enjoyed the first one, looking forward to the sequel? Okay, so my question for you and anyone else that has seen the movies, like, one, did they sing a lot? And then two, is it good? Like, is it actually legitimately good? Because I feel like the way people fawn over it and fawn over Ariana makes me feel like it's just okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the concept of this retelling of the story, or this adaptation where it's, showing why the Wicked Witch became the Wicked Witch and all of that. So I think it's on HBO, but I think the first one's on HBO Max right now. It's very much a musical. Right, that makes sense because Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are in it. Yeah. Right, yeah. That was a dumb question. That was a dumb question. Jasmine says, seen the play, saw the first movie, considering going to see the second one. So you saw the play. How does the movie stack up to the play? And do you feel like the films are doing it justice so far? Because like I have a very, very low grade interest in seeing it. And now that I don't have to pay any extra money to see it, because the first part is on HBO Max, this might be the time. But I don't want to waste my time. They do sing a lot. Ariana and Cynthia definitely take the songs up a notch. I don't mind the musical. I don't know if I want to sit around for a 3-hour one. Because it's like 3 hours long, right? Hamilton clocked out at like 2:45. It was Ariana nails the nasally tone of Glinda very well. I heard that. Oh wait, y'all didn't. I was gonna say something, but y'all didn't see the second part yet. Because I saw some stuff about the second part. One thing I will say that's not spoilery, a lot of people felt that it could have just all been one movie. The people that saw the second part were like, oh, this could have just been one film. It didn't need to be split up. Oh, Jasmine literally just said that. I think the films didn't need to span 2 movies to get the story across, but I did enjoy the world building that you wouldn't get from the stage alone. Got you. From folks who love to play Accessory Fire, that's what a lot of them said. They're just trying to milk. They're just trying to milk it. Trying to get some money. Understandable, to a certain extent. I get it. I get it. I don't like when movies do that though. I personally like if a TV show does that and they have a 2-parter, which was something Doctor Who did very often, for instance, or Supernatural. Cool, because it's a TV show. I don't have to wait too long for that. But then you got a movie that's supposed to be the finale of something or whatever, and it's like, oh, hey kids, guess what? You're gonna have to wait like 2 years for the sequel. It's 2 parts. This is part A, and the next one is part B. It's like, huh? Give me everything now, bro. Like, what are you doing? Wicked is a peak theater kid play, for sure. Earlier this year, you took yourself to Hades Town. What's that? Oh, the play. I think you mentioned that before. What is that? So is that like, it's about Hades, like Greek Hades? Oh, y'all both know about Hades Town. I don't know nothing about no Hades Town. That sounds demonic. We're about to take a break in 2 minutes, y'all. All this talking only did one thing. That's fine though. We're going to take a break in about 2 minutes. We're going to go on a 5-minute pause. Before we do, I want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate y'all stopping through tonight and hanging out with me just before the holidays. I really do appreciate y'all coming out and sharing your time with me, for sure. This program, this live stream, and everything I do is funded by you, the people, and I would greatly appreciate it if you headed over to patreon.com/habtunes to join and support all the great projects that I'm putting together by myself. I do everything by myself, and in order for me to keep going and to pay my bills, get art supplies, and general maintenance, Patreon is the main source to go to and support everything that I have here. So I would greatly appreciate it if y'all did that. You can join for just $1 a month, and higher tiers give you access to our Discord server, behind the scenes on new projects, and other really amazing exclusive art and content that is only on Patreon itself. So head over there, join, and yeah, let's have a good time. I'm doing a lot of audio posts over there. I think that's been really fun. And recently just started doing some Patreon only live streams too. So that's been really fun. We also have a live goal if y'all can help out with that as well. We can get that done before the stream is over. But patreon.com/habtunes is the main event, the main attraction. Head over there. Appreciate everyone that has signed up and joined so far. I'm very grateful for y'all. Without further ado, we're going to head on to our break. We'll be back in about 5-ish minutes. So get up, go stretch or whatever. Get out the bed, get off the floor. Get out the bed, get off the floor. All right, BRB. Baja. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Welcome, everybody. If you're just joining us, or if you've been here for a while, it's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy Habo, and it is a rainy Tuesday night here. I was supposed to say October, November 25th, 2025. We're winding down the year, and I can't believe it is almost Thanksgiving. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. It's been quite a 2025. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm grateful to be here. Grateful for y'all to be here as well. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing out as per usual. Give yourself a round of applause. I want to find another clapping thing. It's something accompaniment. I found like a ton of different YouTubers to get into recently, black YouTubers, and there's one guy called Company Man, and he does this little bit that I like, and I might steal, where he does like a 1 second applause for different little things that happen in the chat or things he talks about. I want to find like another clap track and then use that. Thought that was funny, but he's a really good channel to watch and check out. There's a bunch of other people that I've found recently that are really, really fun. But tonight is live drawing and just doing whatever comes to mind. Honestly, I don't have a plan. So mostly been talking. I only did one thing and I'm not even finished with it fully, but we only drew one character, which is fine, right? It's about the experience of chatting together, being here live. That's the point of the live stream, right? But I promise we're gonna draw at least one more character, at least one or two more characters. We're gonna do that. I'm not rushing tonight. I'm not getting off just yet. We're gonna be here for at least another maybe 45 minutes to an hour, maybe. We're not gonna push 3. We're not pushing 3. That's the old days. That's the old days. Y'all remember on Twitch? Some of y'all might remember. We used to be on Twitch for like 3-4 hours. That was during the pandemic. And you would have people streaming for. Shoot, I've seen people stream. I think the longest stream I've ever seen was probably, aside from the 24 hours, I think I've seen people stream for 12, like 8 to 12. That's how it used to be back in the day. That's when nobody had nothing to do. Nobody had anything to do. So a lot of folks were just inside, and a lot of people felt lonely too. A lot of people were lonely, so you would get on and you would stream for 12 hours, and it was a good vibe. But we don't do that no more. That's not really healthy. I feel like a lot of that culture that came from Twitch streaming was incredibly harmful to our bodies, whether you were the streamer or the audience, but specifically the streamer, because a lot of folks would just sit in their chairs. They won't get up. They wouldn't move. Some people wouldn't even eat healthy or drink water while they were doing that. And so I made it a habit to always, factor in breaks if I was streaming for a long time, or snack on stuff that wasn't detrimental to the temple that I'm trying to maintain. But yeah, this is live drawing session number 167. And before we get back to our canvas, I do want to go over a few things. Once again, if you haven't heard, we're just coming off another art exhibition. I had an opening last week. Was it last week? The week before last. And the exhibition ended this past Sunday. But if you do want to check out the photos and my review, which is a members only video, by the way, my detailed review and recap, you head over to habtunes.com. All the links and everything I talk about is pinned in the chat. So if you want to see the photos and the videos and everything from that exhibition, you can check it out there. Appreciate everyone that showed up. MS actually in the chat pulled up, which I was really happy and grateful for. Some other folks that I know of pulled up and pulled through as well. So I appreciate those that are in the tri-state area that made their way over to the Little Roosevelt Island. Appreciate y'all. Habtoon Shop got some prints, apparel, and more up there for y'all to consume and bring home to your house. This is a lovely photo. Homie put the nail clipper in there. I don't think they realized there was a nail clipper in there in the photo, but it's a nice photo of one of my favorite illustrations in the last few years, Ruxa R. You can get that right over on habtunes.shop, among some other great illustrations and apparel, with new things coming very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'll send a newsletter out too. So don't worry, you'll be always updated. Upcoming event, the last event for November is Sunday, November 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is Among Us. We're playing Among Us, community game night. We're playing Among Us, suggested by Boy Wonder. And I completely forgot about this game because I never really cared for it that much. But I feel like if we all come together and play it, we'll have a good time because I think y'all are some of the funniest people to play with. And the game, if you don't have it, is $5, and you can get it on every platform from what I can tell. So whether you're on your phone, whether you're on your tablet, if you're on PC, Steam, if you're on a console, no matter what system you're on, you can play with us. It's cross-play. So we can all just hop in and have a good time. So grab that before Sunday, and we'll see you soon. It's a fun game. It's a pretty cool game. It's all about deduction and deception and whatnot. So I think we'll have a good time. This is the only live stream for the week. There'll be no other live streams this week. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate, and if you don't, I hope you have an amazing Thursday. Regardless, if you keep them leftovers past next Tuesday, BB's gonna come get you. Okay. I personally don't judge, but BB judges. Okay. If you want to eat your leftovers and you freeze them or whatever, and you eating them, in January, that's on you. That's your body. That's your temple. We're not going to judge you. Some people take it seriously, too seriously, but hey, it is what it is. And also the Art Block episode 29 just released this past Sunday as well. So go check that out. It's going to be a good one to watch. I discuss the grand reopening of one of New York's most premier museums, black art museums, specifically Studio Museum Harlem, and also talk about some controversy happening within the art world, specifically in the digital media side, where there are some folks who are stealing other people's illustrations and animations bar for bar, and it's pretty crazy. But it's a good episode. I think you will appreciate that, especially if you are interested in things going on within the realm of contemporary art. But yeah, that's all the stuff. We're going to jump back over to this canvas. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here and staying up with me. It's not that late, but still. Congratulations. Yes, you did show up. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Man, that train ride home was a train ride from hell. It wasn't that bad, but it was like, oh my God. I was like, every time we got on the train, it was like, oh, this train's not going here. Transfer that. I was like, come on, fam. It's like every time we switched over to something, it was another inconvenience. I'm like, damn, I'm never gonna get home. I'm gonna run this this playlist back too. It's a pretty good one. This is from a game called Valhalla, and this mix was done by Big Bull, friend of the channel, friend of the show. Go check him out. He does a lot of compilations of old and classic video games, and contemporary as well. And I think he has a good ear for blending specific songs together. So go check him out, support him, subscribe to his channel. It's free to do so. But yeah, man. All right, let's jump over to this canvas, dog. Big dog. Baja. Bimmy on the phone is so funny. Bimmy on the phone is so funny to me. All right. No AI here, yo. That's why we do. Well, that's not why we do. That's not the only reason why we do the live streams. But you can see, this is my hand. I am drawing, y'all. We are in an age where people have to prove. They got to show their work, which is wild. I think it's personally wild. I was looking at this picture. I Googled cartoon characters eating, so I was looking at different pictures. There's people eating, cartoons eating. And I saw this picture of, y'all remember the episode of Rugrats where Angelica was eating all the eclairs and donuts and stuff? And Grandpa had caught her. Y'all remember that? She was just on the floor, face full of chocolate. I know her stomach was tore up when she got older. That's what BB's about to do. BB about to have a mouthful of sugar. Oop. Okay, that's better. The heat is on too high.
What y'all saying?
What y'all saying? Yo, MTA want us to go to Queens so bad. You right. It's like nobody want to go there. Nobody want to go to Queens. There's nothing over there. You were listening to the radio and the station's call sign claimed that the station was always human. What? The AI was inserted into your hand. Yo, what was that? Remember that scene from Evil Dead? Where his hand was possessed? Yeah, that's me. That's the reason it reminded me of an episode of The Big Comfy Couch where Luna is reading the story of Molly about a little boy who drank too much juice, like he was going around in the store and drinking up all the juice down the aisle. That's because I could see a kid doing that too, just opening the little juices at the bottom, like the 6-packs, like the what do you call it? Juicy Juice and Snapple. Or Mott's, drinking all the Mott's. That's such a funny name. Mott's applesauce. Mott's. Oh, there was something, speaking of companies, somebody Google this, but I could have sworn I saw something that said Campbell's has been using fake meat in their soup or something like that. Like the stuff they claim is chicken is not chicken or something like that. Oh, the station had to make. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah, it's a weird time we're in. It's a weird time we're in. Crazy work. Yeah, both his cheeks should be stuffed, right? Oh, yeah. I feel like no, because that looks like that weird stuff people be doing. I was gonna have his eyes crossed, but there's like a whole section of people on the internet that have like this fetish for eating, and like they'll do certain types of poses and facial expressions that emulate, you know what. So I'm not gonna do that. Campbell's chicken noodle soup never tasted like chicken. But you know what it did taste like? Let's make it even closer. So he's just like, he got options. You know what picture would be funny to reference to? The one from Sabrina the Teenage Witch where it was people feeding her pancakes. She's like, it's like mad plates of pancakes everywhere. Y'all remember that? I watched a whole little mini docu-series on YouTube about Sabrina the Teenage Witch and how like fucked up some of that stuff was. just like how they treated Melissa and like certain characters that got the shaft and all these different little things. It was really fascinating little thing because there was like a lot of behind the scenes stuff that went on because there was like a controversy. It had something to do with like her mom was going against the producers because they were trying to do something slick with her. I can't remember. I gotta find that again. It was really good. It was really good. Oh, GMO chickens. Booze. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Yeah, I hate that. We need to reclaim the word goon, bro. Like, I hate that that became the word for things, you know? I actually retitled illustration I did like 2 or 3 years ago because I used the word goon in it. Cause I was like, why? Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Oh yeah, he wasn't he also a wizard or something like that? Sabrina the Teenage Witch was good old fashioned primetime TV, man. I tell you what, those were the days, man. Maybe his belly is a little stretched out on the sides. He's stuffing himself. Like he didn't eat too much, you know. That's what happens on Thanksgiving. He get the itis. I don't know how old the hobgoblins are, but I know they black. I know they black. You can put a donut here. It's vegan donut. It's a vegan donut. Don't you worry. Vegan donut. And then the other hand, it could be like a big ass cookie. The cookies on Rugrats they look so good, bro. Every time I saw them eat cookies, I wanted to eat chocolate chip cookies. I ain't gonna hold you. Every time the Rugrats was eating chocolate chip cookies, I was like, yo, I want one. He was a vampire, got you. Yeah, I don't even remember that. Where can you even watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Where can you, what is it? I bet you it's Hulu. I bet you it's Hulu because it's ABC. I bet you it was it. Spoilers for what? What happened? Oh. That old ass show. You talking about spoilers? Hold on. I'm about to look it up right now. If you don't mind. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I feel like most of the people on the show, they're like chilling right now. Like a lot of I can't even talk. A lot of them are just like they vibing, you know. So it looks like Pluto TV is where you can watch it. Oh Lord. I clicked it and it was taking me straight to watch the show. And I was like, no. So it looks like Pluto has it, Tubi has it for free. With Hulu and Disney Plus, there's a subscription to buy it. It's also on Roku with a subscription. It is 99 cents on Apple TV, $1.99 on YouTube, Prime, and Fandango at home. I feel like they stole that phrase from black people. We got McDonald's at home. We got Fandango at home. We got the movies at home. But yo, the Sabrina the Teenage Witch series has so much like crazy behind the scenes lore and history behind it. Especially surrounding the movies, and also there was something else. There was like some other kind of controversy or problem that popped up. It had something to do with like the budget. Something like that. A lot of crazy stuff went on with that show. I'm glad everybody made it out unscathed for the most part. I used to hate, you know who I used to hate? Libby. You could probably find it. Yeah, you could probably find it on YouTube on the low. Yeah, you probably could. Libby was the most annoying. Like every time she would pop up, I just did not like Libby. I also didn't like Morgan, but that was for different reasons. So I don't think Morgan was a bully. Libby was a bully. And then Aunt Hilda and Zelda. Did anybody watch Chilling Tales of Sabrina? with Kieran Shipka. Ooh, the cartoon was fun. Yeah. I liked the cartoon. Sabrina the Teenage Witch animated series was really, really fun. She's got a superstar cat who knows where it's at. Have you seen her? Yo, Libby was a major hater, biggest hater. The biggest hater for no reason. The biggest hater for no reason. All right. Let's put some stuff down here. That. Cookies. Why are you eating the doohickey of a rabbit? Bad boy? Why are you eating the doohickey of a rabbit? Brewfire said, "Chilling Tales, you literally didn't make it to episode 3. You made it far. You made it further than most people, I think." Wait, why? Why? Was it too much? Was it lame? Was it GTA 6 love hype? What's good? You can't believe you laughed at that? What, the doohickey of a rabbit? Nah, y'all ever have like random quotes from cartoons and shows pop up in your head when you're doing something? Because I was drawing those little chocolate chips and I was thinking about when Rolf said to I forgot who he was talking to. He said, "Why are you eating the doohickey of a rabbit?" Oh, you couldn't get into the writing. Okay, got you. Yeah, it was I enjoyed it because I was a fan of the Chilling Tales comic, and I also was a fan of Kieran Shipka from Mad Men, and what's his name was in it too, the guy that recently passed that was in The Boys. Oh my god, I just realized both of them were from Sabrina, because Marie was also in Sabrina. So I was like, I really enjoyed those characters. And I think they even did an Archie Riverdale crossover at one point. I watched that episode. That was fun. But I enjoyed it. I didn't like the way it ended. I think like the latter seasons were kind of like, eh. But like the first season was pretty solid. You couldn't hear that without laughing. It's all good. We all here to vibe and have a good time. Like BB and Bemi are right now. They're just chilling and eating. Yeah, I think donuts and cookies are fine. I was gonna add like a bunch of other little things, but it's just a quick little illustration, nothing crazy. Something light. Speaking of GTA 6, yo, the stuff that's going on with the Rockstar employees is insane. Like, I just saw a video about that, and how all of that just blew up. So if y'all didn't know, Rockstar recently fired 35 or 36 employees that were part of a union, and it was all because Rockstar claimed, which is proven so far to be false, and I definitely believe the employees over Rockstar. Rockstar claimed that they were leaking stuff about GTA 6 in a union Discord, like a private union Discord. But it turns out, so far from what I've been learning, is that Rockstar has been trying to union bust, and that's why they're claiming it's leaks and not, just the employees just vibing in the Discord on their own and just talking about whatever. So there's like protests that have been going on here in New York at the Rockstar office here, and then in the UK they've been doing protests over there as well. And I think what had happened was, because you could get to their Discord, but in order to see the other half of it, you had to pay dues to join the union and get the access to that. And then it's assumed that somebody from Rockstar did that. They was vetting people, but I guess this person slipped through the cracks, or maybe this person was legitimate, but then Rockstar probably were like, "Hey, can you tell us what's going on in there?" There was like this whole thing with Slack too. It had some. I think it started with Slack, and what happened was, Rockstar started being really like strict with how people were using Slack, so they removed a lot of the channels that were just for like casual chats and fun. And then at one point they banned people from using emojis in their usernames because a lot of folks, it's speculated because a lot of folks were putting like Palestinian oriented emojis or flags in there. So they was like, hey, y'all can't do emojis no more. That's a ban across the entire company or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty weird stuff going on over there, for sure. And I think until, like, as much as I would love to play GTA 6 and as much as I would love to envelop myself in probably one of the biggest games to come out in decades, I feel like it doesn't feel right for me to get that until something is resolved with the 35 employees that were fired and also the other shit that's going on with them, for sure. Like, it's just so, it's really, the timing of everything is just really weird. And I feel like it has something to do with Take-Two. I don't even think it's necessarily Rockstar themselves. I think it's Take-Two Interactive that's doing this, to be honest with you. But anyway, y'all talking in chat, my bad. The writing was awful. I wanted to get through it because I like Toddy Gabriel. Yeah, Toddy Gabriel is phenomenal. I love anything. I feel like I've been following her since the 100. So anything she's in, I'm gonna watch or I'm gonna get. Like that new game that's coming out from Naughty Dog. It's called Intergalactic Heretic or something like that. But yeah, I like Toddy Gabriel a lot. This is why I ignore all the group chats at work. Yeah. Yeah, nah. There was one place I worked at where they had like the people on in that I worked with had a separate app and group chat from like what the company usually would use, and I thought that was funny. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Slack was supposed to be corporate Discord. That's how I see it. Slack is corporate Discord. What's up, Coco? You had a professor in college class that used Slack to assign projects. You barely got notifications. Yeah, nah. It's like, I don't want to be that connected. Like, it's cool. Like, I'll see you tomorrow. There's a really, like, corporate culture is so insane to me because there are people who live, breathe, and eat it, and they're all bullshit. It's all bullshit 24/7. Let's circle back, you know, circle back to nothing. Circle back to these nuts. Got him. That's what we doing. Put some crumbs on his face too. Is he? Hold on. Okay, he is looking at the donut. Okay, never mind. Scratching and surviving, good times. You know what's funny? People are still looking at that video. Like I see the analytics from. I see the analytics from the channel like pop up sometimes. I don't go all the way into them. It's like an overview they show me, and people still watch that. It's not getting like crazy watches, but like I was like, oh, that's cool. Still relevant. Which thing was? Oh no. Where's? Okay, here it is. Palette Town. All right. And what was this? This is nothing. Let me organize this. All right, we're good to go now. Does the video pay the bills? A lot of the stuff that happens on the channel builds up to that for sure. So like all of the shorts, the live streams, the videos culminate into the watch time and the ad time or whatever, and then it goes into like it funneled into one thing. So yeah, so technically it does. It's not like super duper crazy, you know. If it like for it to stand alone be the sole video, it would have to have like a few 100,000 views if I'm to understand the way it works correctly. Like when I see other people talk about how the views work, like FD Signifier has been very transparent and how it works for him. So his videos typically get like a few 100,000. But there's like a couple videos that he did that has like 1 million, and he's been eating off of those for like some time now. Oh yeah, the hype feature. Yeah. I'm surprised they don't talk about that more, mention it more. How many of y'all have seen the hype feature on my videos or the live streams? How many of y'all have seen that pop up? If you don't know what it is, this is a new thing that they're doing now for channels under a certain subscriber count. And essentially it's like a free boost to the video. So the more hype it gets, the more it gets pushed out into the algorithm. And you'll only see it on smaller channel, like low. I think it's supposed to be people under 5,000 subs or 10,000 subs or something like that. I think. So they just sent us an email about that the other day, how that works. And I was going to make a post about it and I completely forgot. It's like, oh, cool, another little metric to be losing my mind over. No, not really. I don't be losing my mind. Some people get extreme anxiety off of numbers and stuff. I don't. Like, I like seeing stats and analytics and stuff. Do I understand all of it? No. Am I trying to? Yes. Absolutely. It's not, I feel like it's not as prominent. I think you only see it after you like and comment on a video, or if you, I don't know. It's because when I've seen it, it will be after I've commented on, I mean, not commented, but after I like somebody's video, it will like automatically go over to it. But I don't think it's like a, and you only see it on mobile. And I don't think it's something that's just like right there in your face, like the like button or something like that. You earn hype points by hyping the video. Oh, you mean like the user? I guess it's just like a default thing. So maybe each hype is worth a specific amount, and it just goes off of there. So maybe every hype is for each person is like 100 points or something like that. I guess. Do you feel like the meme of the Brazilian lady surrounded by math? Yes. Ironic thing is that I'm not good at math. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it on desktop. I don't think I've ever seen it on desktop. Let me see. Because I'm on Big Bull's video right now. Yeah, no, it's not on desktop. Which is weird. Like you would think they would have the same features on both platforms to make things easier for people. Because you can give a super chat or super thanks on a video, but there's no hype. I don't see any hype feature on desktop. Ironically though, when I did that poll, at least like a few people in the audience voted saying that they watch on their phones. Like how many people are watching on their phone right now? What's Dyscalculia? What is that? Daniel Kaluuya? What is that? Dyscalculia. Pedro Dyscalculia. Macaulay Cullia. What is that? Is that like dyslexia but for math? Is that a real thing? Because if that is, I'll claim that. I think I have that. Like I really want to be like, yo, when people be doing like extreme mental math in their head, you know, like big, it's math dyslexia. I think I have that. Like I really legitimately thought I was stupid, like growing up, because like numbers just don't work for me. Reading, I could do that. That's easy. Reading, I'll read all of y'all out the water right now. Spelling, I'll spell all y'all out the water right now. But math, yo, numbers get in front of me, and yo, that's kryptonite. If you had a quiz show, and like there was a section that was a mandatory math section, I would. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. You're watching on your phone, but you switch your computer. You watching on your phone, said Roofire. Jasmine also said watching on the phone, but switch to computer. I think Coco's watching on her computer. Dyscalculia, Math Dracula, is a learning disability resulting in difficulty learning or comprehending arithmetic. Huh. I never knew that was a thing. I'm gonna look into that and see if that's like, if I have that for real. Because everything else I'm good at. Like in school, I was acing everything. You know, if we talking about history, if we talking about social science, if we talking about regular science, if we talking about literature, like boom. But that math though, that math was wild. Watching on your computer, same. So this Roofire's like, you gonna say it right. Roofire's like, you gonna say it right, nigga. Over here making all these dumb names. Dyscalculia. Got it memorized. Everybody say it with me. Dyscalculia. Ah! Watching the Pee Wee Herman show, man. The Christmas special, I saw that for the first time last year. It was really fun. You failed the algebra regents 7 times. Damn. Did I have a math regents? Did I? I feel if I did, I probably wouldn't be here with y'all right now. I think I did pass the math regents. I'm lying. I'm pretty sure I did. Like barely. He was really bad at math. I wonder if that's common among black people. Finally passed with a 74. I think I was around there too. I ain't gonna lie. I was probably around there. I was probably on the low end. Jasmine said my friend has that. She was better at words than me, so I helped with math. She helped me with essays. Yeah, I could do an essay. That's spelling and writing and reading and all of that stuff. I used to love reading aloud. We used to read aloud because I would do voices. I remember one time when I think I was in first or second grade. I think it might have been first grade because I remember in first grade there was a teacher that looked like the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wiz. She used to freak me out a little bit. And we was reading this book set in France. I remember this specifically, and I think it was like something about sleeping. It was a book about like sleep or nighttime or nightlife or something like that. And it was French. Like it was based in France. I remember reading it and trying to do like a French accent. And everybody liked that. They loved it. He was good up until calculus. Roof said my ACT math scores were terrible. Like I need to know why. I need to know the why of being a thing so I can understand the how. MS says global history region score is 93. Your math region score was 44. My teachers were baffled. That's because people don't care about disabilities. At least back then. I think now they do. But back then it was just like if you ain't pass or if you ain't do this right, then it's whatever. You screwed, nigga. The one thing they used to love to do, like if you were consistently like a bad kid, quote unquote, they would just throw you in special ed. And you would have been, and it was the way they did it, like looking back, like in hindsight, was really bad because for one, I remember in middle school, all the special ed classes were in the basement, like in the corner, tucked away from everybody else. And they just lumped everybody together. So like all those kids, no matter what what level or what range they were in, they were all together. So there was no specialized learning. There was no specialized attention to those children. Because there were kids that were misbehaving, that were just like really just like doing too much, and they put them in there. And then there was also kids that like couldn't function properly, and they just put them in there. And like they just let them, they just had them in there. That was it. It was weird. Even when I was younger, I always thought that was weird. It's like, why are they in the basement? But now it's very different. Now they integrate a lot of the neurodivergent children with the neurotypical children. I hope I'm using the correct terminology. So you'll have classes of like maybe 15, 20, or 30, and they'll sprinkle in a few children that are on the spectrum. And that way they're still able to exist in the general population of the school. So you're not othering people. You're not othering the kids and making them feel like, you know, they're different, you know. And then they do have IEPs that go around with them. They'll check on them throughout the day. and stuff like that. But other than that, like a lot of everything is integrated now in the schools. Jasmine said, hold on, wait, I missed a few comments. Rufire said, if you just tell me how to follow the steps, it's going to make it hard because I'm not understanding how we got to this conclusion. Got you. Global history, MS said, oh, I read that already. MS also said, also we put importance on test scores. Yeah, test scores, a lot of people don't do well on tests. People can be incredibly intelligent, but just don't do well on tests. And I think that is screwed up a lot of different avenues for students coming up in the last, like, what, 50 or so years. I can't type tonight. We put too much I understood the first one. You good? Everybody got butterfingers sometimes. We do that. Don't lay a finger on my butterfinger. How many people like Butterfinger, by the way? I know we're talking about school right now, but how many people like Butterfinger? Who legitimately were like, "Ooh, man, you know what I could go for right now? A Butterfinger." Because I remember in the 90s, Simpsons was like the mascot for Butterfinger. And that was probably the only reason why I ate them. But I don't know if I would actually like that right now. If I ate one. I don't think I would. I don't know. Jasmine said, see, for me, math made sense because numbers are always consistent. Formulas made sense to me. Okay. All right. Iron Man, build me a proton cannon. Okay. Don't ask me why or what it's for. Just build me a proton cannon. Thank you. I hated testing though. I never did well on the time test. Time tests are stupid. Time tests are stupid. Brewfire said, I get that English and social sciences always came easier to me. Also history, always love history. Yeah, it's good stuff. Say forgetting stuff in history, remember it was bad. Butterfingers, I love Butterfingers, but hate how it sticks to your teeth. I'll eat a Butterfinger occasionally. It's like chocolate cement. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Hilarious. Mr. Lee, you're wanted back on set. Sorry, I literally just watched Scott Pilgrim vs. the World like 2 days ago. So all the quotes are mad fresh in my brain again. I was like, the music's not. Butterfinger BBs, yes. Wasn't that like their version of Bunch of Crunch? No, it was like the little balls, little round balls. Yeah. Because Bart used to be the one that was like the main character advertising those. I remember that because he used to shoot them with his slingshot. I remember that in the commercials. He used to pelt them at Homer and people. MS struggled in high school, but I really did well in college. High school had too many unnecessary exams. Question for everyone. The Rooffire, is there food you always wanted to try the animated version of? The Goofy Movie Pizza. And somebody did it too. It was a black woman on TikTok did it like 5 years ago. I can't remember what her account name is because I wanna hit her up, be like, hey, can you ship me? Can I fly to you and try that? I need that. And like I said earlier too, the chocolate chip cookies from Rugrats, they always look good to me. Hold on, stand by. I'm opening a previous illustration because I need the colors. Y'all want to see that? It's all good. already made a layer for that. What am I doing? The Leaning Tower of Cheese. I always thought that was gross. I ain't gonna hold you. If you like that, that's great. But when he did that and it was like, it was just all, I was like, ugh. Because I remember what that stuff tasted like, the texture of it, that cheese, man. Like eating that straight from the can, he was definitely on something. He was on that stuff. Didn't the food in Spirited Away turn Chihiro's parents into pigs? I've never seen Spirited Away. That's the one with the dragon, right? I wanted whatever smorgasbord was in Spirited Away. Example of what I mean, cartoon food always looks tasty and I can't explain it, but the zebra Lego Scar throws to the... Oh! Yeah, nah. I ain't gonna lie, the bugs in Lion King was looking kind of nice too. I ain't gonna lie, the bugs in Lion King was looking kind of nice. I was like, yo, slide one of them beetles, man. Timon and Pumbaa was definitely on that stuff too. I ain't gonna hold you. They was token up. Them grubs, oh my god. Hakuna Matata, son. Honestly, all the Studio Ghibli movies I wanted. The Breakfast, Howell Cooks, and Howl's Moving Castle. Also the dishes in Food Wars. I tried watching that and then they started moaning. I was like, I can't. I gotta turn this off. You're like, oh. I'm like, all right, man, it's not that serious. We're not recreating the scene from that movie when they were sitting in Cat's Deli. We're not doing that. It's really hard for me to watch like Japanese cartoons because of that sometimes. Like it's just like the extra sounds just irritate my ears, yo. Or the extra little like all of that just be too much sometimes. I can't do it. That's why I'm very selective of the shows I watch. Because if they do all like, I'm out. I'm immediately out. And there's exceptions because I grew up on Dragon Ball, so like I'm not gonna abandon Dragon Ball. So if they put out more Dragon Ball stuff and you hear Krillin go, like I'm still gonna watch that. But some of these other joints, bro. Niggas be standing there for like 6 years going. That should be cracking me up, bro. But it's just too much. Too much. The caterpillar Simba slurped up. Yeah, nah, them bugs was looking mad good. There's an old Yurishi Yatsura where the characters eat beef bowl ramen. Yo, beef ramen is probably the best ramen you can ever have. I had some from, oh man, I forgot I wanted to go back. My parents took me to this spot. I picked it out, but they took me to this spot for my birthday this year. And it's not too far. It's in my neighborhood. MS, I'll send you the info if you want it. And it's a Chinese restaurant, but it's not like the Chinese spots we know of. It's like a Chinese restaurant. And that ramen, yo, I was sounding like them people in Food Wars. I was like, ooh. It was bad good. It was so good. I don't know, like beef ramen blows everything out of the water for me. Every time I've had beef ramen, it's just been better than anything else. Can't explain it. It just is. It just is. Fruit punch and juices. I always want to drink. Anti-ASMR for real. The morning was a D, but I powered through it for the food. Nah, you better than me. That's no. Now you know how when food good, black people get mad. We get mad when food be good. I was like, nah. You ever see? I love when like the old heads be doing it. Be like, stop playing. What? Tendonism. You would love to go there. All right, I'm gonna send you the info so you can check it out. It's right there on you know where Pratt is at? You know where Pratt Institute is at? That area, like on Myrtle, right before you get to Clinton Hill, is over there. It's literally right across the street from where that old KFC used to be. I think they turned it into a art supply store or something like that. Tendonism. I hope they paying that man well, because that's not even his restaurant. And they got him doing all these videos, basically being the mascot for the business. You know what? Let me send that to you right now before I forget. It starts with a D. I can't remember the name of it though. It starts with a D. Excuse me. Na 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 fun. No fun, no fun. Sorry, literally just Scott Pilgrim singing Scott Pilgrim shit. I'm on the wrong street. Hold on. Let me go and look. Wait a minute. Here. I gotta charge my phone. Oh, also, before I find this other one, Hardee's on Utica is mad good too. MS. Onkin that barbecue spot be killing me. Yeah. Who's Jordan the Stallion? Oh, the dude that be like, come here in the mirror. It's funny because like I don't follow him, but his videos always be popping up. I'm trying to find this. Hold on. I'm gonna look for it later. I can't find it right now for some reason. I promise you I'm not trying to gatekeep it. Have I been? Did you just ask me, have I been to the most popular premier Chinese spot in all of BK? Let me not say that out loud because I want people going over there and jacking up the prices. But yes, I have. Yeah, Hardee's on Utica and Sterling is mad good. Kung Kao is one of my favorites. I only go there like every once in a while because they're like, you know, that's like top. That's like top. That's like special treat. You got to splurge on that. That's splurge. That's splurge right there. And I could have sworn, all right, I can't be tripping. I could have sworn they had a sit down section. I swear they had a sit down section, and I haven't seen it. I don't think it exists anymore. I think they closed it. Because I've definitely gone inside to sit down. Like they had a separate spot next to the place where you order. They had a separate spot you go in and sit down. Donut. Like Homer Simpson. Mortal Komatsu. Oh, Mortal Kombat. What's Komatsu? Who's that? Oh, what time is it? Oh, shoot. Let me finish this. I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go. Let me just get another track up from the homie. And if you're enjoying the stream, you're watching in your chat, and I want to thank you for being here, whether you're watching live or if you're doing the replay. If you're watching the replay and things are muted or cut out, that's because they're like, hey, you can't have this licensed music in your stream like that. And I'm like, cool. Can I still get paid? And they're like, yeah, if you mute it. But we are working on some random art. I didn't have a plan tonight. I didn't know what to do. This is our Thanksgiving special. It's a bootleg as Thanksgiving special. BB and Bemi are just chilling. She on the phone eating cakes and donuts and stuff. But I appreciate everybody for being here right now. And if you would like to support and go further, I definitely implore everyone in the chat and everyone watching in the replay to join our Patreon, join my Patreon, habtoons.com/Patreon. This is what keeps all these lights on, what keeps me streaming, what keeps me going for my events and all the illustrations I put out. Every single thing I do comes from your support over there. So I greatly appreciate those who have already signed up, and I would really appreciate it if more of you did that as well. For just $1 a month, you can support everything that goes on here that I do by myself. And higher tiers grant you access to our private Discord server where we have tons of virtual events. We actually have a game night coming up this Sunday, November 30th. And we have tons of other things going on, but you also get access to exclusive patron-only comics and art, downloadables, printables, shippables, and so much more, including patron-only live streams and content you won't see anywhere, art and content you won't see anywhere else. So go over there, support, throw some money at your boy, because we're trying to go up. We actually are starting a brand new, I keep saying we, as if I'm like an entity. I'm not Venom, but I actually have a brand new project that's going to be going into full production very soon. It's a comic project that I'm very excited to get going. If you're on Patreon already, you already know what it is. You already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, patreon.com/habtoons. Help your boy out. All right. Do that thing. But yes, let me get some music up for this final leg of the stream. I just want to finish coloring BB. You know, and we're gonna go. Also, speaking of Sunday, y'all, guess what? I'm going to see the Stranger Things Broadway play. It was a gift, and I'm excited. And I've been wanting to go. I've been wanting to see that for a long time, and I finally am able to go see it. I don't even know what I'm going to wear. I might go up in there with all the Stranger Things branded snacks they've been putting out. But I'm excited. The last time I saw a Broadway play or Broadway show, I think it might have been Head of Passes at Public Theater. I think that was the last time I saw like a Broadway show. I've seen off-Broadway stuff, but the last time I saw like an actual Broadway show, I think it was Head of Passes with Felicia Rashad. Felicia Rashad. I keep saying Rashard. Oh yeah, I will definitely tell y'all about it. I'm excited. I'm going to see it before game night, so I'm gonna get that waffle sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna get that waffle sandwich from KFC. Actually, I might go get. I don't even know if the KFC buy me even will do that. That KFC is so fucked up. I was thinking about going to KFC tomorrow for the premiere of the first episode of the final season, but I don't know. They probably won't even have that shit. A Singer brand? What's a Singer brand? What's that? What y'all talking about? The KFC on Nostrand, Fulton and Nostrand, the one that's gone. My cousin used to work at that one he worked there I think for like 1 day or like 1 week. The infamous KFC on Fulton and Nostrand. Make it purple. I could have just made it the same purple that was Bemi's phone. Don't worry, these are vegan donuts, okay? Yeah, I guess if you had to compare the one from Bedford to the one on Nostrand, Nostrand was definitely the nastier one, for sure. If that's what you was about to get at. If that's what you was about to get at, I definitely feel that. Oh, sewing machines? I must have missed. Oh, okay. I missed the comment where y'all was talking about sewing machines. I was like, what's a Singer brand? Like, that's some new Broadway shit? I think that should be a little more saturated. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody keeping up with the Chit series? I don't know what it's called. I don't know if they had an actual name for it, but they just dropped the second part of their Thanksgiving special, and the last part I think is coming out on Thanksgiving Day. There's a black owned donut shop somewhere out here. I'm about to send that to you too. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I just saw it on TikTok or Instagram, one of the two. The Nostrand Avenue KFC was infamous. Yeah. Are their donuts also gluten-free? Don't want his tummy hurting. He be alright. I remember sewing like one thing as a kid. It was a pillow. I did it by hand. I tried to make leopard print pants in middle school. We had a sewing class. Suffice it to say that never happened. Leopard print pants. Don't dance, just pull up my pants and do the rock away. You ever had a chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chips? Them shits is good. There's a name for them. I can't remember what it was. It's not sugar cookie either. It's something else. Look at him, just greedy, boy. Damn. Brown butter cookies. There you go. Yeah, I just saw that earlier today. They're doing a Netflix doc about Diddy. 50 Cent is producing it. Yeah, Chit was ODing. I'm like, Chit, what you doing? I think I'm gonna start watching her on YouTube though, so I can see like the full thing. Chipless cookies, they don't sound like my ministry. Give me the chips. Nah, you gotta, don't knock it until you try it. Don't knock it until you try it. Nah. Y'all chocolate demons. Oops. Don't knock it until you try it. The doohickey of a rabbit. Ed boy. Nah. Okay. That's boy. Move him over a little bit. Not too much room. Ha! This is funny. I saved this as 11:15. It's 11:25, but it is what it is. I can change that later. I think I might change his expression to be happier though. I think he looks a little bit more. He actually looks a little bit more sad than elated that he's eating all this junk. Now that I'm looking at it, he looks disappointed. He looks like he's in regret, deep regret. I love brown butter pastries though. I'm sure they're good, but I add some chocolate on there. No. No. Yeah, he looks a bit overwhelmed. Yeah. Bruce from Matilda is great, but Bruce was having a good time though. That's another one. Roof Fire. That's actually another one. That chocolate cake from Matilda. I wanted that. That was a really good looking cake. I don't blame Bruce for wanting to sneak some. I really don't blame him. They did it during the pandemic. They got together and they redid the skit. And he ate like, he didn't eat like a whole cake. He ate like a little piece of cake, a little slice of cake. But yeah, the chocolate cake from Matilda was dope. But yeah, I think this is good. This came out pretty nice. I might do something. Ooh, sticker. Hey, what y'all think? Stickers? What y'all think? I'm gonna change BB's expression though. He's gonna look a little bit happier. I'm gonna change it later. But what y'all think? Stickers? MS said yes. I want to try the Mondo burger from Good Burger. Really? The Mondo burger? It looks so scary. Feel like it was pumped with all the chemicals. No, I knew what you meant. As soon as I said Good Burger, I automatically corrected it to Mondo in my head. Okay. I mean, okay. I don't know. They look so freaky to me. And this is coming from someone who used to eat double cheeseburgers all the time as a kid. Stickers would slap. All right, bet. All right, so yeah, that will be these will be the next 2 stickers I put out. Like I said, I'm gonna fix them up a little bit and then put them out as Ooh, I wonder if I can make. Oh, I just had an idea. I had another idea. But we'll see that later. Let me transition the screen though. Because we are getting up out of here. I'm not doing no 3 hours. Y'all gonna have to pay me for 3 hours. The Mondo Burger reminds you of the Shake Shack effect for some reason. Did I read? I said Shake Shack effect. Shake Shack. Yeah, Shake Shack is gross. I don't like Shake Shack. Shake Shack is overpriced. Bemi as earrings. I don't know nobody that do that. If I could find somebody that do that, for sure, that'll be interesting. A scratch and sniff. Oh, I remember those. Y'all remember Smell-O-Vision? Y'all remember Smell-O-Vision when they would have you get the little thing and you would watch along on the cartoon and then they'd be like, scratch page 2. I never got to do that, but I always wanted to. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Somebody has to be able to do that somewhere. But we're gonna get up out of here for tonight. I appreciate everyone for coming through tonight and everyone that will continue to watch the replays. I encourage y'all to do the replays. That helps out the channel too. If you can't give directly to Patreon or the super chats, nothing like that, the replays definitely help with watch time, more ad revenue, more money coming back into the channel, and the more I can do things like this. So yeah, I would encourage that. Excuse me. But yeah, I hope to see y'all this Sunday, November 30th, 7 p.m. We're going to have our final game night of the month. So make sure you pull up for that. We're playing Among Us, and it's $5 if you don't own it already. You can get it on every platform. And the last time I checked, I'm pretty sure it is cross-play. So no matter what platform you're on, we can get in and play together. So that's mobile, that's iPad, that's PC Steam, that's Switch, that's Xbox, that's PlayStation, that's VR. I think they even have it in VR. So yeah, hope to see you on Sunday. Join that Patreon, like Streamlabs just said. Gift the membership. Membership gifting is a thing if you want to do that too. But yeah, I will see y'all in December if I don't see you on November 30th. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday week, holiday weekend. And if you don't celebrate the holiday, or if you're not from America, I hope you have a great week and a great Thursday, wherever you are, regardless. But until next time, stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces. Bacha, bacha. Bacha, bacha.